You know that.
So tell me, do you feel the hype? Do you feel the hype for this fight?
Who, me?
Both of you.
Oh no, well, yeah, I feel like it's a great fight. I think it'll be a great fight. I love when great young fighters come across the board and they're not scared. They're not scared. They're willing to take on the biggest and the best fights of their timeline right now. And this is this is great. I mean, one thing about it, we know and he know. A win over Boots puts him.
That's
He don't
where
gotta talk no
I'm
more.
shooting.
He
That's
beat
where I'm shooting.
he beat Boots. He can close his mouth. He don't gotta talk no more. everything is
Yeah,
everything is great. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be a great challenge
yeah,
though. It's gonna be a great
yeah,
challenge
for
though.
sure.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
sport is all about competition. It's always
Yeah.
like back in the days, everybody fought everybody. So
Right.
I
Right.
want to be that guy from
Oh,
70s, 80s.
he the first one to say that. I ain't
Yeah,
never heard him say that yet. Nobody said that yet. That's right. The throwback,
yeah,
baby. Let's go.
throwback. That's for sure.
I love it.
Zab, what do you think it had? What do you think it looks like when it comes down to Stanionis? He could have, fought a mandatory, but he decided to fight, Jaron Boots Ennis instead. He wants to. He says to me, "I want to know where I'm at."
I mean, listen. Anytime a fighter is willing to get in there and challenge themselves and put everything on the line when they're at a great level in the sport, anytime you're willing to do that, that shows signs of greatness. Because only great people want to take that next step up the ladder. People that really know that they just shouldn't be where they at, they never want to climb up another notch. They never want to climb up. They always just want to stay there and maintain, later for maintaining, climb up more and accomplish more. So I love the fact that Stanionis is a young fighter and he's saying, yo, give me the best guy right now, which is Gerard Boots Ennis. We all know, everybody in boxing, Gerard Boots Ennis is no joke. He out here clean up things. So for Stanionis to say he sees something in his repertoire that's gonna offset everything that Boost has set. I love it. I love it, man. Man, this is the kind of fight that boxing needs, man. This kind of career that I had. I didn't care about the bigger you are, the more I want to fight you. How about that? That's
Yeah,
what I love. So I love the fact that St. is doing this. You know what I'm saying? The bigger the fighter is, give him to me. Let me show you who I am. You know what I mean? And that's what we all signed up for.
for sure. Agree.
So Stanionis, that question to you: Do you feel the hype? How does that hype measure up from like when you got pronounced the Virgil Ortiz fight? Does it measure up more, the same?
No, I
How?
think it's more with tennis because we had like little bit history that we're supposed to fight back early in 2020. So that's the thing. So yeah, I think it's more than Virgil.
Nice. That's great. That's great to hear. Um, Atlantic City. Do you feel like that's the right place? Do you care?
It's funny story. In 2009, me and family, we supposed to live in United States, so we went to the Philly. I was living in Philly in Northeast. Then we went to State College in Pennsylvania, So I've been there around, but it didn't work out, so we went back home. And then I went after Olympics. I went to professional in America. So yeah, I know. Oh, I have even pictures in Atlantic City,
Oh,
So it's
nice.
cool. It's cool.
So you really trying to take the throne? That's crazy.
That's crazy. When I
Yeah.
look now, in 2009, we went to the Atlantic in Philadelphia. I was living there for like a month or two because we could only stay for 3 months. If you are staying more, then you're like, you can come into United States. So it didn't work out. We looked how everything is over there. So yeah, we tried to pursue other dreams, but didn't happen. But but it was cool. I was living in the United States in Philadelphia, and I will be fighting in the same, in Atlantic City where I was walking. It's like crazy.
Nice.
And you, why? And you went to school in Philly.
No, I didn't went to school. No, but I supposed to went to school. I left everything in Lithuania, you know. My mom and my mom's ex-husband, you know, pack us up and say bye-bye to friends and everything. It was sad moment, you know, but later I was adapting. And then we went back home, so I was thinking, what's going on, you know, when I was a kid.
Zab, you think it's Philly's the like they say, the home of the brotherly love?
Oh,
Like
100.
if he beats Jaron Ennis, he just captivates, takes all the fans in Philadelphia like that. And now you walk in at Atlantic City a little bit differently.
Listen, man, this is a big opportunity. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I mean,
Nice storyline.
yeah, it's a good story. It's a good story.
Nice storyline.
Good story. Now, tell me this: if you was to be successful in this opportunity, would you move back to America?
I always go to America, you know, for training camps. So I always spend like LA is my second home, how I call it. You know, I always be there. Like I have 8 weeks. Always,
He
I'll
trains at
be in
Wild Card.
US. You know,
Are you trying to
yeah, at
walk?
Wildcard
Okay,
I'm training.
I
Yeah,
gotta come over and see you. I gotta come over and see
okay,
you. Yeah, I
come.
mean, you
I'll
gotta.
go there in 2 weeks, so you can come.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
was
come down and check
sparring.
you out.
I know you fought Miguel Cotto, so I was sparring Miguel Cotto. It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh
you
yeah.
all
So
the legends.
you was Spawn Miguel Cotto?
Yeah, in 2017 when I came, it was like his the fight before Canelo, before his like last fight, you know. So yeah, I
Very
sparred him.
very tough guy, right? Very tough guy,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
tough guy,
Did
legend like you also.
he hit you in the balls?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. He hit me in the balls.
Yeah, I saw, I saw.
He hit me in
No,
the balls. No, that's my
yeah.
guy. That's my guy.
So Stanionis, tell us like obviously do you know any like do you have any like notable names that you've been able to share the ring with in sparring that the boxing world can captivate?
So it was like Miguel Cotto, like in 2017 when they came, then Jose Ramirez, Lara, more like mm,
Haney.
Haney, Haney,
He
yeah,
boxed Devin too.
yeah,
Nice.
So now that you said that, you just lined me up into another question. You
okay,
see what you did, right? That's why I'm good. That's why I'm good. I'm trying to tell
yeah,
you. So ready, Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez, they're gonna fight. If you
yeah.
spar both of them, who do you think would win?
It's boxing, you know, it's unpredictable sport, like you say. I don't know. Devin Haney is good, but you know, after the last fight, it's like we all have the questions, you know, because like especially you, the reporters, you know, and analytics, you always want to make some drama, you know, and how his chin will compare, like it was like used to be or not, you know. So, but Devin is very skillful, that's for sure, you know, and Jose Ramirez has a heart, you know. He's Mexican, so we'll see. It's going to be a great fight.
Think it's a percentage wise, what'd you think? 50-50?
I'm not going to say about this fight.
Oh, okay. Is that personal? Is that personal? Is that personal? Okay. I got it. I got it. Who else? Who else? Who else have you been able to share the ring with?
He said that Lara, Erisland Lara,
Oh, how was that? How was
Championship.
that?
good. Yeah, good. He was preparing with Castaño when he fought Castaño. I think it's 2019. Yeah. So yeah, it was good sparring. Yeah, I was main sparring partner of his.
How do you tackle training camp for Jaron Ennis and among all these other training camps that you've been a part of?
So it's the same, you know. I always work hard, so nothing changes. This one I will push extra a little bit harder, you know. But it's like you have to be smart with training also. If you push too much, you know, it's like sometimes the more isn't better, you know. So you have to be smart in training because if you will overtrain, you feel like shit. I've been there, you know. When you're overtrained, it's like you don't want to think about boxing, you don't want to think about fight, nothing. You just want to go into the ring, get done, and go home. That's it. So you have to always be motivated, you know, and just if it's too much, You have to be wise. It's like the rest day is not like, oh, you're not training or you're like pussy, like everybody calls you. You have to be smart. So when the tough training is tough training, I'll always train hard. But when it's rest, you need to rest.
That's right.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Zab, I seen an interview with Jaron Ennis talking about Stanionis. Um, they asked him what does he have to worry about. He said that nothing. He goes forward. He just goes forward. Stanionis says, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna just go forward like a truck, like going straight forward. Run you over." That's basically how I looked at it. I like
Right.
this. I like this. There's no scare. There's no scare. Nobody's scared here. This is a real fight. It's gonna be a war.
Look, I don't have nothing to lose. I am going all in, and I don't care. I'm. I just want to fight. I want to fight the best, and that's it. I know everybody will boo me because it will be in his territory on his platform, but I don't care. I'm going all in. That's for sure.
Hmm.
Have you ever faced that before?
Always in America. I always was underdog when I came. I always
Regular,
underdog over there. So it's like
regular
it's
shit.
the regular shit exactly. Nothing
Regular,
changes. Same.
regular shit. Zab, his composure is like this all the time,
I see.
and
I
it
like
and
it.
it ain't changed not one bit.
I like it. I like it. I
Uh,
like it. I like it. I see. He's very. He has that calm confidence. Like, okay, don't worry, just ring the bell. I like that. I like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
What you think about the WBA champion? No, O champion, Brian Norman Jr.
Like everybody, good fighter, but he haven't fought like any good fighters, yet. So
Not even Santalin. I think Santalin trained in Wild
uh,
Card too, right?
Sunderland, no, I haven't seen him, but I don't know. So,
Mm.
but like a big name or something, or he's pretty young, so he's going to be like I think good fighter. He's a good fighter right now, but he can reach, because he's very young, I guess.
Would you like to fight him if the opportunity presents itself one
Yeah,
day?
for sure. So
Yeah,
for sure.
because he seemed like right now he's making a lot of noise in the game right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
he's another one that's looking to fight Boots, and he's saying he would defeat Boots.
yeah.
So that weight class
The
is kind of hot right now. 147 is hot. You guys
yes.
have got it on
So,
fire.
140 guys also coming in. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was
You've been
my weight.
hearing it, right?
yeah,
Yeah, all the 140 guys are coming up now. So everybody's getting bigger. Since it's a new year, new size.
it's
Everybody eating steak.
always with this division. At some point it's the best division. Then it's not the best. Then again it's the
Yeah,
best. It's always
yeah,
changing.
yeah.
Um. Also, shoot, we had another question for you. How important for you is it to possibly unify after this? I know you said you would give Jaron Boots Ennis a rematch. Is it one of those either or type of things, or you actually looking for like maybe some, a lot of people want just big names and some money and big names versus maybe just the titles? What's more important for you?
I don't know. I think big fights, big names. What the fans want. That's the most important thing. It's for me. Of course, business has to be always right also, but what the fans want, I will fight. They were calling for this fight. I only saw, sometimes I'm not like active on Twitter, but I see, how the fans react, and they wanted this fight for a long time, and they're happy that they're getting it, and I'm happy, so. It's going to be the boxing needs like big and good fights, especially when young fighters fighting, not like, waiting for like when they're 37, 38, and then they're making a fight. I understand from the business standpoint, but it's like sometimes it's like, how many years we have to wait?
How old are you?
30. I'm
30.
all guy
Oh,
now.
okay. Got a lot of time.
Is 30 is an old? He said he's an old guy now.
No. No, he's a good
Nah,
age.
I'm just joking, joking. How
That's
old they look? I don't look like 30. I
No,
look
no,
like 21, yeah?
he look
he's
young.
a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's funny. Um, So yeah, you was talking about these guys moving up into the division. You basically saying, yeah, I would love to welcome them, basically, right? Guys like Richardson, Hitchens, Haney, those guys have been basically saying that they're moving up. Oh, Teofimo Lopez also said that he wants to move up into the division. Um, I've talking to Antoine Russell. He said he wouldn't mind moving up to the division as well. Um, yeah. So, what do you think? What are the biggest names that you feel like? I know without looking past Jaron Buchanan, but sometimes you think, who am I gonna fight down the line?
The one fighter was where I was thinking it's Ennis, that's for sure. I was thinking all the time. We will meet at some point, that's for sure. So 2020, we didn't meet, so I think it's good. Now we have the titles and we can meet for unification. So it's good. I always had an eye on him. And I knew like he's the toughest in the division, you know. So I have to go to the Lions Den and be there.
Are you looking forward to becoming undisputed champion world?
Yeah, for sure. I want to. You know, you always want to win everything what's possible, so I'll try to do my best. It's not always guaranteed, but if you give yourself 100%, you know, you have to dream it, believe it, and you will achieve it.
Would you be your first person from your country to be undisputed?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm the first from my country world champion, so. And even now, for unification, fighting for unification is history after history, you know.
How does that
So
feel?
mind blowing.
How
Shout
does
out
Oh,
that
to
it's
feel?
crazy,
Lithuania.
you know, it's like crazy, yeah. It's like, yeah, everybody knows me. It's like we live in small like country, you know. So even especially my town, it's like not so many people. So everybody, you know, knows me, and we're just like, you know, basically friends with almost everybody.
So that's big. That's big. You
Yeah,
got Mills. Think about that. You being the first person from your
The people's
country,
champ.
to
The
be a
people's champ.
champion of the
yeah,
world. That's history forever. It's like
yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah. You stamped history forever in boxing in
that's
Lithuania. The first.
forever, forever.
That
That's
must
big.
that must be nice.
It's big.
yeah. It's cool
You
for
think about it,
sure.
big, big.
Are we going for mayor next?
President next, president.
I was like,
No, 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 no,
what,
not for me.
no politics,
No,
no
no,
politics.
no, no politics, no
Like
politics, please.
Pacquiao, you can become
No,
a senator.
no, no, no.
No, no, no.
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad that this opportunity has presented itself to you, and hopefully, we'll pray that nothing happens, that this fight goes all the way through. We know that you was gonna fight Virgil Ortiz, and I think that what's hype about it was like, they were saying that Jaron Ennis was ducking Virgil Ortiz, and people were saying, hey, did Virgil Ortiz duck Stanionis, or is he really, sick, or whatever the case may be? Now look what we got. We got the fight that I think that helps both of you guys' careers so much.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, Stanionis, man, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, man. And we will all be tuning in April 12th in Atlantic City. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'll see you in the press conference. I'll be
As it
there.
get closer, we're gonna
Let's
interview him again.
go.
We're gonna
Yeah,
talk to you again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once it gets closer, definitely we would like to get you on again, man.
Okay, thank you guys for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here, you know. So have a good day.
All right, Michael.
Blessings, man. Blessings.